Paul Revere House. The House of Paul Revere is the oldest building in downtown Boston. It was built around 1680. The house is famous because Paul Revere lived there. During the colonial times, Paul Revere was for. Revere was also a goldsmith, now called a silversmith. He bought the house in 1770 and lived there with his family until he sold it in 1800. However, it is unclear whether the Revere family lived there during the 1780s. History. The house was first owned by a man named Robert Howard. Robert Howard was a businessman. Towards the middle of the 1700s, the front roof was raised and the attic was expanded. The Revere family moved from their Clark's Wharf home to this house in 1770. Revere lived there with his wife, Sarah, his children, and his mom, Deborah. The house had soon become a sailor's boarding house after Revere sold it in 1800. By 1850, however, the house was an immigrant tenement. The roof was raised again and the top floor got even bigger. The ground floor was used for stores, such as a candy store, cigar factory, Italian bank, and vegetable and fruit business. Paul Revere's great-grandson, John P. Reynolds Jr., bought the house in 1902 to make sure that the building would not get destroyed. The Paul Revere Memorial was formed after money was raised to renovate the house. After the museum was opened in 1908, the Paul Revere House had become one of the first historical house museums in the country. During the renovation, the front roof was lowered to make the house look more like it did when Paul Revere lived there. Original items in the house include 2 doors, 3 window frames, and portions of the flooring, foundation, inner wall material, and rafting. The late 18th century kitchen on the ground floor makes the house look similar to the way it looked when the Revere family lived there. The furniture upstairs is from Paul Revere's era. Some of the furniture was owned by the Revere family. Paul Revere. Paul Revere was born in December 1734. He was his dad's apprentice and learned silversmithing from him. When Paul was 19, his father died. He married Sarah Orne in 1757. Revere had 8 children. Sarah died in 1773, and Revere married Rachel Walker and had another 8 children. Paul Revere was a silversmith for more than 40 years. He hired many apprentices. Anything from spoons to tea sets could be found in his shop. He was a respected silversmith, and his workings are still valued today. Thank you.